What should have been a moment of triumph turned into a heartbreaking scene. Amidst the cheers of the audience and the dazzling stage lights, there was one small yet devastating moment. Xiao Zhan's usually warm and radiant smile slowly faded away. All because of one thing. Wang Yibo, the man who had always been by his side in silence, chose to ignore him. On the stage that once united them, an invisible yet deeply piercing distance now existed. And the fans, especially those who believed in the deep emotional bond between the two, immediately felt the painful shift in atmosphere. That night, a major awards ceremony brought together the two stars who had once shaken the world with the Untamed. An unofficial reunion eagerly anticipated by many. Fans cheered when their names were called, and cameras immediately focused on their expressions, waiting for a small miracle, a glance, a smile, or even a brief interaction that could reignite hope for their closeness. But the opposite happened. When Xiao Zhan stood a few steps away from Wang Yibo, his hopeful expression was clear. Yet Yibo, with a blank face and eyes fixed straight ahead, remained unmoved, as if Xiao Zhan wasn't even there. In that moment, the smile Xiao Zhan had initially directed at Yibo began to fade. The curve of his lips, which had once been gentle, now grew stiff. His gaze also changed, from hopeful to one that seemed to ask, why? The camera captured that moment, and within minutes, the video clip spread widely on social media. Hashtags like #ShiaoZhanIgnored and #WangYiboCold immediately dominated the trending topics. Many fans admitted to crying after seeing the change in Xiao Zhan's expression in the video. What really happened? Did Wang Yibo intentionally act cold? Or was there a deeper reason behind his seemingly indifferent attitude? Some fan analysts began dissecting the event moment by moment. Some noted that Yibo had actually glanced at Xiao Zhan several times when the camera wasn't on him. But when the spotlight returned, he closed himself off again, as if something was forcing him to keep his distance. There is a theory that this is part of their professional agreement, that excessive interaction could reignite the old controversy that nearly destroyed their careers a few years ago. But many also feel that this is not just about professionalism, but personal feelings that are silently battling within. What weighs heavily on fans' hearts is how Xiao Zhan continues to maintain his composure. He still smiles at the hosts, still greets the fans, but everything feels different. His smile is no longer as warm as usual, as if he's holding something back. Disappointment? Old wounds reopening? Or perhaps a hope he must slowly bury? A fan wrote on social media, "I've been a fan of Xiao Zhan for a long time. I know how he smiles, and that night, it wasn't a genuine smile. It was a forced smile, a smile someone uses to hide a broken heart." There is also a clip showing Xiao Zhan as if he wants to talk to Wang Yibo. He leans forward slightly, even slowly raising his hand as if to greet him. But before he can say anything, Yibo has already turned away. That moment truly broke many people's hearts. It was as if the big stage had turned into an invisible wall separating two hearts that were once united. Is this a sign that their relationship has truly come to an end? Or is it just a small storm in the sea of emotions they have been hiding all along? Some fans believe that love or closeness, like theirs, will never truly fade. That even though it's no longer visible in public, there's still a part of them that remains connected. However, others are beginning to give up, acknowledging that this might be the harsh reality of the entertainment industry. That even the most genuine relationships can be eroded by public pressure, management, and unrealistic expectations. Yet behind all that, there's one question that keeps echoing. Why did Xiao Zhan's smile suddenly disappear? Why couldn't someone who's always been strong in front of the camera, who's always been able to hide his feelings, hide the pain on his face this time? Some sources mention that before the event, Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo weren't even in the same room. They entered through different doors and didn't seem to interact at all backstage. This was a drastic change from the past, when they were often seen talking or exchanging glances during events. The lack of interaction that night not only raised questions, but also brought collective sadness to those who had always believed in the bond between these two big stars. They were not just two successful actors. They were symbols of friendship, trust, and even, for some, a silent, unspoken love. And on that night, that symbol seemed to crack. However, hope is not entirely extinguished. True fans know that in the entertainment world, not everything on the surface reflects the truth within. Sometimes silence is a form of protection. Sometimes distance is created to protect something greater. Perhaps Wang Yibo did not ignore Xiao Zhan because he did not care. Perhaps he did it because he cared, because he knew that showing affection in public could trigger a new wave of pain. And perhaps the fading smile on Xiao Zhan's face that night was simply a sign that his heart hadn't forgotten. After seeing all this, what do you think? Is Wang Yibo's cold demeanor simply part of professionalism? Or is there a deeper wound between them that hasn't healed? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Do you believe that Xiao Zhan's smile that night held a hidden message? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest updates on the emotional relationships of the stars we love. See you in the next video, and hopefully one day, that smile can shine again like it used to.